Hi everyone, welcome to the Vision Refocused channel.
I'm Dr. Kevin.
And I'm Dr. Kristin.
And today we're going to be talking to you about our top 3 evidence-based lifestyle tips to better manage your blood sugar and prevent blindness from diabetes.
So whether you're newly diagnosed with diabetes, have had it for 20 years,
or if you're caring for a loved one or a friend with diabetes, or even if you don't have diabetes at all and you just want to keep your eyes healthy, this video is for you. Let's dive right in.
Tip number 1, mix the sugar. It might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised. Not only are we talking about sugar-sweetened beverages and foods containing high fructose corn syrup, but also artificial sweeteners, commonly found in diet sodas, and fructose, the sugar found in fruit. We've all been told our whole lives that fruit is healthy for us, and while of course it has plenty of nutritional benefits, we need to be mindful of the amount of fructose that we're consuming in a day, especially for those who have diabetes. Studies show that 20 grams of fructose, or about the equivalent of 1.5 apples, is the amount of fructose that is safe to be consuming for someone with diabetes. Expert tip, stick to low sugar fruits like dark berries, blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries.
Tip number 2, cut the carbs. While the research on nutritional interventions with diabetes is often vast and conflicting, the general consensus is to limit carbohydrate consumption to less than 45% of your daily total caloric intake. There are a lot of food tracker apps out there to help you track your macronutrients and your daily total calories. MyFitnessPal is a popular one that works really well for a lot of people. Some common low-carb approaches to eating include the paleo, Whole30, ketogenic, and Mediterranean-style diets. There was also a recent study published showing a 7% remission rate with a low-carb approach in diabetes. This is pretty significant because the current standard of care is only about a 2% remission rate with patients with diabetes. And for those of you that are experimenting with different styles of eating and you're not quite sure what's working and what's not, and you're getting frustrated, I encourage you to do a 2-week trial with your blood sugar. You can use a continuous glucose monitor, you can use your finger prick glucometer at home, and basically you're going to keep a journal or a diary for about 2 weeks and see what your blood sugars are doing, 90 minutes to about 2 hours after each meal, and see what foods are working and what foods aren't. A lot of patients simply just check their blood sugar first thing in the morning, which is also important, but it's also crucial to know the postprandial numbers, the blood sugar spikes that are happening after each meal as well.
Tip number 3, time-restricted eating. Over 100 years ago, before medications, including insulin, were created to treat patients with diabetes, doctors used time-restricted eating to help patients manage their blood glucose levels. What is time-restricted eating? Well, it means eating within a specific period of time throughout the day. Studies show that eating within a 10-hour window is actually most optimal for managing blood glucose levels. An example of a 10-hour window would be starting your first meal at 8 a.m. and finishing your last bite of food by 6 p.m. in the evening. Eating within a 10-hour window, in essence, allows you a 14-hour fast every night. Giving periods of time throughout each day where you're not eating allows your body to metabolize the food that you've eaten and burn off excess blood sugar. Many people find this approach really easy because you don't have to change what you're eating, only when you're eating. These studies actually didn't have patients eat anything different than their usual, but eating it only within a tighter window of time throughout the day had significant benefits for their blood sugars.
And just a quick bonus tip, don't underestimate the importance of quality sleep and consistent exercise.
Not only does poor sleep directly impact your blood glucose levels, but it also makes you more vulnerable to cravings throughout the day as your body wants high sugar food to provide the energy that it needs.
And also, be on the lookout for sleep disruptors such as sleep apnea or even blue light exposure before bed.
And with regard to exercise, consistency is much more important than exertion. Find something that you enjoy, whether it's low impact like water aerobics, swimming, stationary biking, or even just walking 20 minutes a day can really help improve your blood sugar levels.
We've seen far too many patients go blind from diabetes, so we're very passionate about this topic. We want to help you prevent losing vision from diabetes.
We'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions about how diabetes has affected your eyes or want to share tips with things that have worked to help control your blood sugar, please let us know in the description below.
Yes.
We hope you found this helpful in helping manage your diabetes. We look forward to chatting with you further.
We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.